like to introduce to you our affordable smart home system called Sigma. Like most smart home systems, our system is actually accessible and affordable. Most smart home systems on the market weren't really popular due to high prices and hard installation processes. The reason for that is, first of all, their marketing strategy in the first place, since it was aimed for one-time purchase, and actually quite complex wiring and technology in general. Even if we compare the cheapest version of smart home there is, which is Xiaomi, you'll notice that one of the devices in this entire system is way more expensive than others. In our system, pretty much everything values the same. The reason for that extremely high price of certain device is the centralization. Centralization has been in every single smart home system so far. They were trying to make this one box of magic which would do anything for you, but actually didn't really work out. Since centralized system requires doesn't have high range and actually quite complex due to the hub itself. It has to interact with every single module at once, and also has to work with the server, and actually raise the price itself, made them popular. But we took a different approach and made the system decentralized. This means it's quite similar to neurons in our brain actually. Every single module serves a certain purpose and works with each other, but if one of them fails, the rest will take its task. So it actually makes it not only affordable and quite easy to access, but also it makes it more reliable. And about how actually it works in terms of smart homes, I'm going to pass more over to Alex.
Thank you. Actually, we have two technologies. The first one is Diffusio. It is a radio protocol that allows our devices to build a decentralized network to communicate with each other. There are two types of Diffusio devices. The first one is a node. It is a device that can fully communicate with the system, send, receive data, retranslate signal, so we can exchange the coverage of the system. And the second one is a singular node. This device can only transmit and receive data from the system, so it cannot extend its coverage, but it uses much less power than a usual node. And our next technology is RoomSense. It is an infrared protocol that allows our devices to get its relative position to other devices. There are also two types of devices, beacons and base stations. Beacons transmit infrared signals, and base stations receive the signals, so they can know whether they are in visual contact or not.
I'm going from the theory to practical. This display or demonstration model right here will show what a system does. So the most basic thing, like any smart home system, our system can control the lights in every single room. It will control the heating. Some applies with an infrared transmitter like the TV right here. It actually works. If you can slide over, once it works. And the air conditioning as well. But where the system truly shines is the app. The app allows you to not only directly control the system, but also make algorithms. So the way it works is you put certain triggers. It can be time, temperature in the room, your geographical position, anything you want, and something will happen. It's quite similar to our body actually. We don't think of breathing or digesting food, but if our stomach receives any food, it will start digesting it automatically. Same logic here. If we, for example, raise the temperature of the house, there is a thermosensor in the back, to 20 degrees, the air conditioning later on too. But also, all that can be done quite easily since there's not much effort to make actual algorithms. Just slide over the certain commands and you'll get it in like 5 minutes or so. There can be some extra features, which is DPS trigger and worldwide control. Worldwide control is quite self-explanatory. Pretty much means that if you're anywhere on planet Earth, you can control your home. GPS trigger is a bit complex. How it works is you can control your home while not actually being in it, but through a trigger. So if you're approaching your home or in home's vicinity, it will do something. You can, for example, skip the ads in the beginning of the film if you use that feature. And going over the devices to actually will control the system, passing over the word to Alex.
Oh, thank you. Actually, at the moment we have about 8 devices that I'm going to tell you about the main of them. So our first device is the home module. We expect this module to be in every room of your home, and it has the temperature and humidity sensor, the motion sensor, infrared transmitter and receiver, and the radio module. So it's used a diffuser technology to connect to all the system. It's a node, and it can use infrared transmitter and receiver to be a base station for room sense. And it could also use infrared transmitter to control your home appliances, like we just said, like TV and conditioners. And it can use infrared receiver to get signals from any infrared remote controls that exist. And it can also use its motion sensor for certain algorithms. For example, in this little house, you can see that when I come into the kitchen, the light automatically turns on using the motion sensor. Our next device is the bridge module. Actually, it's like a home module, but it has the Wi-Fi inside, so we can connect the whole system to your local network and internet. You can have only, you should have only one bridge module in your whole system to connect all the devices to the internet. Our next device is the relay module. As you can see, there are 3D printed models of each of them. It has an electromagnetic relay inside, and it can be put into the wall, and it can control your high voltage circuits like floor lamps or lights in your room, or floor heating or ventilation systems. And it is powered by this small removable rechargeable battery, and it also can be powered by the power grid in your home if you connect it to the specific contacts. And I forgot to mention that the home module is powered by the same removable and rechargeable battery that is in the relay module, and you can recharge them about once a year, because these modules use really not a lot of power. Our next device is a band. As you can see, it is a usual silicon band, but it's much more interesting than it looks like. Inside, you have the infrared transmitters that are used in the room sense technology. So it is a room sense beacon. And how can it be used? When you're home, you should always wear the band, and so if you come into the room, this band will send infrared signals to your home module in this room, and so the system will know that you're in this room. And for example, it will automatically turn on the lights. And you can say, but wait, I can use the motion sensor here to turn on the lights, or motion sensor from other systems. Yes, but if you come to the room and, for example, sit and read a book, and you won't move, the system will think that you are not in this room already, because there's no motion, and it will automatically turn off the lights. I don't think that it's really comfortable for you to stand up and dance to turn lights back on, but when you're using room sense and this band, the system will always know whether you are in the room or you already went out. And also, an interesting fact that you don't have to charge this band at all, because it's powered by motion power generator. So always when you walk and shake this band on your hand, it generates power for itself. And we also have some more modules. For example, tag. Tag is like a small keychain. Firstly, it has a fully customizable button on it that can be used in scenarios. It has the infrared transmitter, so it can be used as a beacon in the room sense. And it is a singular node in the diffusio, so it connects to the system and can receive and transmit data to it, not extending the coverage of the system. And this also can be used in scenarios, for example, as a small button that controls different devices in each room. Or, for example, you can put this keychain on your home pad, and the light will automatically turn on when it enters the room as a band for animals. And it's powered by a rechargeable battery.
This system, all these devices are actually can only be used as a separate entire smart home system, but they also integrate with existing smart home voice assistants like Amazon Echo, Google Home, and mostly all of them. This allows the system to not only be used as you mentioned earlier, the entirely new smart home, but also make other smart homes actually usable. What I'm in this project for actually that the system actually helps people with disabilities a lot. Since it works with voice assistants, people who are blind can actually control the system without need of an app. And disabled people can actually finally, if your wheelchair can finally turn on off the lights without much of a struggle. I have a friend of mine who actually used to be in a wheelchair for a long time, and I saw how much of a struggle it is for him to actually do some simple tasks around the house. And this system actually, due to its low prices and easy installation process, allows pretty much anyone to get it and to make anyone's life fulfilled. Thank you for your attention. That's it.